Every morning when you open your eyes, the world out there is already in motion and spinning relentlessly. This life is never patient. It does not stop when you are tired. It does not slow down when you are heartbroken, and it will certainly leave you behind if you choose laziness or hesitation. Our greatest mistake is the illusion that we still have plenty of time. But the brutal truth is, you do not own tomorrow, nor do you even own the next hour. Emperor Marcus Aurelius once warned us not to live as though we have 10,000 years to waste when death is always hanging over our heads. If you do not wake up, stand up, and build the life you desire, someone else will hire you to build theirs. No one is coming to rescue your life, except yourself. Welcome to the journey of confronting 5 brutal Stoic lessons that will completely transform your mindset. These are not sweet consolations, but sharp truths to help you shatter the chains of procrastination, regret, and a wasted life. Lesson 1. Life waits for no one. You do not have 10,000 years to waste. Whether you are ready or not, the sun will still rise, and the world out there will keep spinning relentlessly. Looking back at the journey we have traveled, people we once knew have gone their separate ways. Jobs that seemed permanent have vanished into thin air, and even moments we thought would last forever are now nothing more than fading memories. This world never stops when you are tired. It does not slow down when your heart is broken, and it will certainly never wait patiently just because you are being lazy. The greatest illusion that shackles our lives is the naive belief that I still have time. We easily promise ourselves, I'll do it tomorrow, next week, or someday. But do you know that someday is a dangerously deceptive word, because it almost always means never. If you have a burning dream, a goal that must be accomplished, or a version of yourself that needs to change, life will never stop to wait until you feel comfortable, ready, or free of fear. The moment you open your eyes in the early morning, you are stepping into a world that is already in motion. Out there, someone has already started executing the idea you are still procrastinating on. Someone is silently and rigorously training while you are still mindlessly scrolling through your phone. And someone is striving to build the life you only dare to dream of. The Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius strictly reminded himself, do not act as if you had 10,000 years to throw away. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. That brutal awakening shatters all our complacency, forcing us to confront the hard truth. Time is our most finite asset. You do not own tomorrow, nor do you even own the next hour. All you truly have is this very moment, this breath, and this morning. The worst pain in a human life is not failure, but looking back and realizing you never truly tried. This universe never revolves around your excuses. The seasons still change. The sun still rises and sets. People are born and pass away, and the wheel of time simply rolls forward. You can choose to proactively march alongside it every day, or choose to resist and be dragged along in misery. Morning is not merely a point in time, it is a true battlefield where you must decide whether to be a warrior who masters life or just a spectator standing on the sidelines. Put your hand on your chest and cross-examine yourself. If today were your last chance to progress, would you dare to waste it? If today were the very day that your future self is begging you not to ruin, would you still close your eyes, hit the snooze button, and keep sleeping? The difference between the extraordinary people you admire and the ordinary people out there is not talent at all. It lies in the acute sense of urgency regarding the brevity of life. Therefore, begin with a non-negotiable commitment. Never let a single morning pass in vain. When you wake up, do not just exist. Decide how you will move, act, and progress. Tomorrow morning, when the first light of dawn breaks, do not touch your phone. Do not scroll through distracting screens, and do not hesitate. Sit up straight, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, life waits for no one. Engrave this affirmation deeply into your mind. I will not wait for life. I will rise with it. Lesson 2. No one is coming to save you. Self-destruction, disguised as excessive kindness. Face a brutal yet deeply liberating truth. If anything happens to you today, the world out there will still nonchalantly keep spinning. Your job will quickly be filled by someone else. Responsibilities will be handed over, and even those who love you will eventually have to learn how to adapt to a life without you. That is how life is, inherently harsh. No one is coming to rescue your life except yourself, and the power to change your destiny belongs entirely to you. Yet, there is a comfortable trap that many of us voluntarily walk into every day. We are silently destroying ourselves under the guise of kindness. Stoicism teaches us that living kindly and helping our fellow human beings is a high virtue, but blind kindness and excessive giving, devoid of reason and moderation, is a form of silent self-destruction. When you give away all your energy without setting any boundaries, you are nurturing overly high expectations of a proportional return from the world. You sacrifice silently and hope that one day when you stumble, others will also reach out to help you the way you once did. But the harsh reality is, your expectations will never be met. Your unconditional giving has unintentionally pampered others, pushing them into a lazy comfort zone where they take all your help for granted and shirk personal responsibility. And in the end, the only things you receive in return are anger, emotional exhaustion, and overwhelming disappointment. Even more heartbreakingly, when you constantly agree to every favor and do not know how to set boundaries, people around you will not respect you. On the contrary, they begin to view you as weak. They will come to you to offload their own responsibilities simply because they know for sure that you will never dare to say no. You suddenly become a magnet for halfway friends, opportunists, or energy vampires, those who only remember your existence when they need a lifeline and will leave without a word of thanks the moment they have drained your last ounce of energy. Have you ever stood in front of the mirror, looked at your tired face and asked yourself, why am I frantically rushing to solve other people's problems? Stoic philosophy exposes a painful truth. Sometimes, your busyness in taking care of the whole world is not out of pure goodness, but merely a cowardly escape from the fear of facing emptiness, loneliness, and unhealed wounds deep within your soul whenever you are alone. You use kindness toward outsiders to gloss over your neglect of yourself. Yet, my friend, you cannot pour water from an empty cup. To be able to uplift and bring true value to others, you must first ensure that you yourself are healthy, happy, and steadfast. The Stoics have a deeply practical and profound principle of life. You should not give someone else a piece of chocolate unless you have truly enjoyed one yourself first, and you should not offer to clean your best friend's house when your own house is still in a mess. Taking care of yourself, protecting your physical health, and nurturing peace of mind is not selfishness. It is the highest and most practical responsibility you must fulfill toward your life and those who truly depend on you. Starting today, learn to say no firmly and clearly in front of the mirror to reclaim your freedom. Rejecting unreasonable requests is not selfishness, it is a manifestation of self-control and minimal self-respect. Recognize and actively keep your distance from those who only know how to drain your energy. Establish an inviolable time slot during the day just to converse with yourself, train your body, and nurture your soul. Remember, the most precious kindness in this world is the kindness you reserve for yourself before stepping out to give it to the world. Lesson 3. The chains of regret. Driving through life. by only staring at the rearview mirror. How many mornings do you wake up and let your mind immediately sink into the ghosts of the past? You torture yourself over a career path you did not choose, a broken relationship, or golden opportunities that slipped through your fingers. Regret silently creeps into your thoughts, whispering in your ear that you could have done better, that you have wasted too much time, and that everything is now too late. Regret is one of the heaviest chains dragging down your steps, leaving you exhausted and unable to move forward. Yet, there is an obvious truth that we often deliberately forget in moments of weakness. The past is a closed book. You cannot turn back the clock. You cannot rewrite a single line, and you certainly cannot change what has already happened. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once issued a profound warning. We are disturbed not by things, but by the views which we take of things. Regret is the clearest manifestation of this self-created suffering. You are using the energy of the present to chew on dead pains, punishing yourself within the imaginary world of your own mind. Imagine driving a car speeding down a highway, but your eyes are not looking at the windshield ahead. Instead, they are glued tightly to the rearview mirror. You try to look back at the curves you have passed, the obstacles you have cleared. What will happen? You will undoubtedly crash. When you pour all your focus into what is lost behind you, you become completely blind to the opportunities and wide open roads right in front of you, letting the future slip away meaninglessly. That is how regret is silently destroying your life. To untie this chain, the Stoics teach us to change our perspective. Do not look at the past as a prison holding your soul hostage. Look at it as a wise teacher. Instead of bitterly asking, "Why did this happen to me?" courageously ask, "What lesson does this event teach me?" Every mistake you once made is a lesson deeply engraved in your memory, and every failure is a push driving you to become wiser and more resilient. Learn to forgive yourself because you are merely human. None of us can make perfect decisions in every single moment. What matters is not how you stumbled in the past, but how you will stand up and walk away in the present. Every time dawn breaks, the sunlight renews who you are. Feeling regretful over old mistakes is actually clear proof that you have matured. You are no longer the impulsive version of yesterday. Therefore, do not use the wisdom of your present self to punish the foolishness of your former self. The only antidote to regret is decisive action in the present. If you regret the years wasted without exercising, start moving your body today. If you regret procrastinating on your dream for too long, lay the first brick for it immediately. Regret will automatically vanish the moment you prove to yourself that your future will be better than your past. Emperor Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Regrets and failures are not roadblocks stopping you. They are the very material that creates the path leading you to resilience and character. Tomorrow, when the ghost of regret tries to pull you backward, smile in its face and decisively answer, "Thank you for the lesson, but I am moving forward." Engrave this affirmation deep into your mind. I am not my past. I learn, I grow, and I move forward. Lesson 4. The choice every morning. Build your own dream or work for another's ambition. Look at the world around you right now. The company you are working for, the building you are standing in, the app on the phone you are scrolling through, or even the warm cup of coffee you sip every morning. All of those things were once just a distant dream in someone's mind. The only reason they exist in the real world today is because those people bravely chose to take action, chose to create, instead of procrastinate. They refused to waste their precious mornings, refused to ignore the call from within their souls, and marched forward with an extreme sense of urgency while the rest of the world was still fast asleep. And then Every single morning when you wake up, you also stand at a fateful crossroads. Will you spend today building your own dream, or will you continue to pour all your energy into building someone else's dream? This is one of the most brutal and hardest to accept truths for most of us. The reality is, if you wake up without a clear goal or mission for your life, others will gladly sell you theirs. If you do not draw the vision for your own future with your own hands, you will spend your whole life chasing deadlines, serving the vision and ambitions of those who dared to stand up and act. This does not mean that working for someone else or dedicating yourself to an organization is bad. At a certain stage, that job is extremely necessary to teach you discipline, provide you with financial stability, and offer invaluable practical experience. But the real tragedy happens if you completely abandon your own dream, accepting to lose your identity just to live as a tool serving someone else's ideal. Emperor Marcus Aurelius once left behind a profound self-reflection. The worth of a man is no greater than the worth of his ambitions. If your ambition stops at finishing assigned tasks to collect a paycheck day by day, the value of your life will also be limited within that narrow framework. Yet, how do you build your dreams when the daily grind of making a living is still weighing heavily on your shoulders? The Stoics do not advise you to recklessly or blindly quit your stable job. Instead, they teach us the art of stealing time. Look at the early mornings, when the surrounding world is still immersed in silence, before the worries, chaos, and obligations of a new day descend upon you. This is the most sacred time, a gateway of opportunity for you to plant the first seeds for your future. You do not need to make miraculous leaps right away. Start with small but steadfast steps. Carve out 20 minutes to learn a new skill, an hour before work to write the first pages of the book you have always cherished, or prepare a plan for a personal project. Building a dream has never been an easy path. You will have to face fatigue, fear, doubts, and even initial failures. But do you know what is 100 times more brutal and painful than that? It is the helpless feeling when you spend 40 years of your life diligently building an empire for someone else, only to realize when your hair is gray and your strength is gone, that you have never once bravely fought for your own dream. That is a bone-chilling pain, a burden too heavy for your soul to bear. Therefore, every morning, when the early sunlight softly touches your eyelids, ask yourself, whose dream am I building today? If the answer is not yourself, find a way, no matter how small, to invest in yourself. Just 20 minutes, one written page, or one small step. Take action. Because if you do not save your own dream, no one else will do it for you. Lesson 5. The power of darkness. Strive in silence and maintain absolute privacy. We are living in an exceptionally noisy era, where quietness has suddenly become a luxury. Every day, just by scrolling through social media, you will easily encounter thousands of people hurriedly flaunting plans, shouting out goals, and announcing their grand intentions even before taking the first bricks to execute them. They seek likes and temporary praise to soothe their egos. Yet, Stoic philosophy teaches us the exact opposite truth. In a world full of noise, silence is your ultimate power. When you rush to reveal your ambitions to the world too soon, you are unintentionally inviting doubt, envy, and discouraging words from those around you into your life. Understand that not everyone out there genuinely wishes for your success. Sometimes, even those closest to you carry seeds of jealousy within them. Your progress, effort, and aspiration to rise inadvertently become a mirror reflecting their own stagnation and standstill. To comfort themselves, they will sow skepticism into your mind with sugar-coated questions. Are you sure you can do it? This plan is too risky, or what if you fail? Those words, like toxic winds, can choke out the fire of your enthusiasm before it even has a chance to blaze. The philosopher Epictetus once left behind a profound warning: the more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. When you strive only to receive applause or recognition from the crowd, you have voluntarily surrendered control of your life into their hands. Silence liberates you from the burden of social expectations and prejudices, allowing you to focus all your mental energy on a single thing: substantive progress. Imagine your dreams and plans as seeds sown deep underground. If you constantly dig up the soil just to prove to others that the seed is germinating, its roots will never have the chance to anchor deeply and firmly into the warm earth. It will quickly wither and perish. But if you silently and patiently water it in the dark of silence, one day it will stretch itself to become a sturdy, ancient tree against all the storms of life. Greatness does not need loud fanfare. It declares its own existence through undeniable results. Not only striving in silence, but the Stoics also teach us the art of private celebration. When you achieve a meaningful milestone or win a victory, learn to keep that joy to yourself and those who truly deserve it. Boasting about achievements too early not only attracts opportunists and predators looking to profit from your success, but it also creates a detrimental illusion in the brain. Sweet praises easily satisfy you, making you mistakenly believe that the journey has ended and causing you to lose the fire of desire to keep striving. Celebrating in quietness helps you maintain a cool head, humility, and the steadfastness to continue walking your path. Whenever you feel an intense urge to prove yourself or announce your plan to the whole world, pause for a beat. Ask yourself the most sincere question: is sharing this serving my own true growth, or just satisfying my ego and temporary pride? If the answer is merely to satisfy the ego, choose to remain silent. Let your mornings pass in absolute focus. Let sweat drop on the training floor, let pages of books be turned, and let lines of code be written in stillness. Turn silence into the shield protecting your soul, and let your work be your only voice. Engrave this affirmation deep into your mind: I will protect my dreams in silence, and let the results speak for themselves. We have journeyed through facing the 5 most brutal Stoic lessons. These are not merely philosophies to contemplate, but survival principles to help you restructure your mindset and master your own destiny. The ancient Seneca wrote these awakening words: "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." The truth is that this life inherently waits for no one. No one is coming to rescue your life. No one will shoulder your hurts for you or clean up your wreckage. The power and responsibility to save your soul and construct your future belong entirely to you. Yet, do not let these lessons slip away like a passing breeze after this video ends. Stoic philosophy truly lives only when it is practiced. Every dawn is not merely a point in time, it is an opportunity for you to completely renew who you are. Therefore, I want to send you a 21-day Stoic training challenge for the upcoming days. 1. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, absolutely do not touch your phone or mindlessly scroll through screens. Sit up straight, take a deep breath, and remind yourself that you possess a new day to live. 2. Learn to say a firm no to unreasonable requests and carve out at least 30 minutes a day during inviolable time solely to upgrade yourself and build your own dream. 3. Labor in silence and maintain absolute privacy. Do not rush to expose your plans to the world. Sow the seed of your dream deep underground and protect it from surrounding envious noises. Consistency builds confidence. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, even the smallest one, you are placing another sturdy brick into the fortress of your soul's character. If you are ready to step into this challenge, to shatter procrastination and step out of the shadow of regret, take action right now. Write down in the comments section to engrave this commitment into your heart. I choose persistence over excuses. I will protect my dreams in silence and let the results speak for themselves. Let those words be your very first declaration to a new life. Thank you for accompanying us on the path of seeking wisdom and inner peace. Hit the subscribe button so you do not miss daily doses of spiritual medicine. Wishing you a new day full of character and resilience.